Hey guys, so something about me, I'm kind of addicted to measuring equipment, or measuring tools. Like I've had this square for it's an old friend. I've had this guy for probably 35 years. This used to belong to my stepdad. This was a set. Came with this nice little leather pouch. It's got this like micrometer thing on it or a caliper guy on it. Hard to read now with my old eyes. And the other thing that's in there is this nice foldable rule, angle finder, plus it's a ruler, and they all go in this nice little pouch. And these guys live here. These are old faithful companions. They usually live right there in that pocket. So what I'm getting at is I use all sorts of stuff. I'm addicted to measuring tools, and I always just I collect them almost. It's a compulsion. One of the ones that I use and I recommend, if you're working in the shop, these are great and they're overlooked by most woodworkers I see. Woodworkers, laser guys, and that's quilting squares. These things are awesome. You can lay it on top of something, see through, make lines. Those are awesome. I use those all the time. Well, I saw this product on someone else's YouTube channel. They just kind of briefly went over them as one of their bargain deals, and I thought I'm going to order a set of those because number one, I'm addicted. Number two, I just like having a handy little thing, and to be honest with you, I love this guy, but it doesn't fit in my pocket really well. It's hard to carry with me, and so I'm always having to go. Same way with this square here. I use this a lot, and it's just not. It's awkward to have on my vest or in my pocket. And so I wanted something smaller. So I ordered this set. This is the Procision measuring tool set. I'll have to look up exactly how they officially word that on their description. But here's what you get. Inside the box, there are 3 of these nice rules along with a mechanical pencil and some extra leads. So let's start out here. I'm just going to show with the 13-inch here. So this is 13 inches, which seems kind of strange to us. It's 13 inches. It is marked with metric on one side. And the nice thing about that extra inch, okay, is if I want to measure 12 inches and have it square, I can slide this guy over to the 12-inch mark and still use it, right? So on my traditional square here, it's 12 inches. If I want to mark 12 inches square, I can't use this guy, because by the time I get this over to 12 inches, it's off the end. I don't have a square anymore. So I have to go get a bigger square, and sometimes it's not the most convenient to do. But this guy can set up at that 12-inch mark, have the square edge here, and still be able to mark my board with a full 12 inches. So they're all kind of that odd length. So there's a 12, actually 13, there's a 7, so I can do 6-inch marks on that guy. And there's a 9-inch, so I can do an 8-inch mark on this guy. So it's really nice to have that extra length there. On the clamp itself, the slider, all 3 of the sliders are the same, and you can flip these over if you don't like it on that side with the back. You can flip it over and do it this side, whichever way you want to go. It works both ways. And you'll notice there's 2 screws on there, these 2 screws. So that's really nice. If you tighten those up evenly, there is no play at all with this guy. I've checked this against, I've checked it actually against 3 different squares, including this nice Empire square here. And it's really accurate. That squaring of this block here is really accurate. Seems to be just perfect to me. And I think some of that is just really solid having those 2 screws there. Every inch on the inch mark, there is a little hole, and that little hole, of course, is for mechanical pencil. So it's really easy to set up your crossbar, put that up against your board, and scribe your line through the hole here. The pencil's nice. I mean, there's nothing super fancy about it. There's no eraser on it, but it does have, it's a steel. It's a 0.9 millimeter on there. And it does have that little extension of steel that comes out, a little tiny tube that comes out by the lead, so that you're able to put that through the hole without breaking the lead. So that's pretty nice. It's a nice little pencil. That's going to live over here too. And it comes with some extra leads. Overall, I think this is a great set. I think I got these on a special deal for, I think it was about 25 bucks on the special deal. And I think they're normally $30 for the set. I think that's a really That's a good deal. The measurements are nice. They're easy to read for my old eyes. That it's white lettering on that blue background. It looks great. Guys, I'm sold. It's a really good deal. Is it a woodpecker or any of those other expensive brands? No, but I can afford this. And I can see this guy. I can't decide if the 7-inch or the 9-inch is going to live in my pocket here, but that way I've always got a square with me. It's going to be so handy to have. So there you go. The Procision measuring tools here. I'll put a link in the description as well as a couple close-up shots in the video here so you can really see what I'm talking about. I think this is a great deal and a nice piece. Boy, that's thick. That is really thick. I just don't see me bending that at all. Anyway, cool. Oh, and you got a little hanger here if you prefer to hang them up, as well as a hole on that end to hang them up. I think these are great. So there you go. There's a little tool tip. Until next time, I guess. Be well, do good work. You'll be able to do better work because you can measure precisely with these. And I'll see you down the road.
Dance, you crazy monkey, dance!